Persephone. That loaded real fast.
When night is creeping and I should be sleeping.
Persephone, we're finally here. Find Eleanor, son, and fast. Her mama's got all rapture, dying to keep you two apart.
Find Eleanor.
Father, come quickly. I'm trapped in a cage. Something's wrong.
I wonder, Delta, do you know why you are here? Have you any idea what my daughter has given you? As I watch you now, I envy your ignorance. You still believe.
I'd rather hold more ammo so I have to reload less often. If I'm in the middle of the fight, I don't want to have to reload my grenade launcher. Daddy's home. Oh my. Are you giving me everything I want? That blue section, it's huge. Rivets. Rivets. Traps are almost full. What do you got? Frag grenades. Fill up on that. That Daddy is home, or this is Daddy's home? The upside down house. Mommy, Daddy.
Persephone, secret home of Sinclair Solutions. I bet against Andy Ryan's vision of harmony and rapture, offered him a quiet place to send anybody who wasn't working out, and now I'm sitting on my own private think tank. Technically, Utopia shouldn't have much use for a detention facility, but if you do business as long as I have, well, you learn to pick a brand name from the writing on the wall.
And M's office. I am here.
That's her, son, Eleanor Lamb. No matter what you might be feeling right now, this is business. Get that cage open. She's coming with us.
What's behind me? Just a hallway. Quarantine room is there. Activate the quarantine.
Warning. Quarantine seal disengaging. Please stand by.
How will she remember us after this moment? I have placed my pieces on the board, as expected, as have you. Is this what she hoped for? Mother and father, locking eyes. Yet still we are blind. Goodbye, Subject Delta. And take heart, for you, at least, have escaped your legacy.
Hurry now! Quarantine chamber's waiting on you. Get in there! What are you waiting for, kid? Your signal's breaking up. I can't see or hear a thing. Something's blocking me.
Look at her, Delta. 10 years, and still she dreams of you.
50 seconds remaining.
Do you know why Eleanor brought you here? She wanted a father. So she found a way to restore you in body and mind. And she has been watching you ever since, exalting your every act as gospel. The girl lying on that bed is no longer my child, nor my life's work. She is a monster, shaped by you alone, just as she has always wanted.
20 seconds remaining.
But there is one detail of your mutual bond she failed to account for. Your body was designed to lapse into a coma when her heart ceases to beat. Eleanor, forgive me. His body is shutting down now, naturally. But if he dies of trauma, he will return elsewhere. Full restraints at all times. No one enters this room until he expires.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I'm so sorry. Mother stopped my heart long enough to sever our bond. Staying near me won't stop you from dying now. Or worse. But I can still help you escape. This little sister's brought you something that will allow you to take control of her.
How you're gonna be trouble.
I know this feels a bit strange, Father, but now you can see through her eyes and tell her where to go. This is how I brought you back without Mother catching on. Now, first, let's get you out of here. Good. Now, inside Mother's office, there's a way to unlock these chambers she's holding us in. Find a way to slip in there. You're in. There should be a lever in here somewhere. Pull it, and it will unlock our cells.
Attention! Augustus Sinclair has been sighted within the facility. He will attempt to reach Subject Delta. All family duties are hereby suspended until he is found. Eleanor is changing as Delta draws closer. In her sleep, she mutters about having witnessed moments from his journey here. She is beginning to resist the moral conditioning. Eleanor's bond with Delta is turning her from the daughter of the people back into a rebellious child whose voice I do not recognize. Worse, I suspect Eleanor of direct involvement in his return. I fear that to separate them, I may have to take measures for which I will be unable to forgive myself.
What Mother did to me left me very weak, or I would do this part myself. To save your life, I'm going to have to change, to be like you. From here, you should be able to locate the pieces of a Big Sister suit. Please, bring them to me.
Mother says that my condition is a blessing in disguise. She constantly reminds me that I was born for the express purpose of promoting her ideals. And now, she's trying to convince me to begin splicing with the same cocktail that drove Dr. Alexander mad. She thinks that my condition makes me immune to the damage. The surface is my only chance at freedom. But Mother took the one person I knew from above and murdered him in front of my eyes. Father, if I could only find a way to bring him back.
Psst, over here. I can help you.
Fuck yourself. Oh, I get it. This is obviously how little sisters see them.
Get over here, you goddamn muppet!
Daddy is the best.
There's a piece of the suit in here, Father. Find the rest and bring them back to me. Years, Father, stuck in this fever dream. Mother kept me sedated in order to perfect my mind with Adam. To her, the ideal child is a genius, serving the common good without questioning it. You have saved me from that.
I've been quarantined, But Mother's unaware of the extent of my connections to the new little sisters. I don't just empathize with them. I can control them directly. They are my hands and my eyes now. Better yet, we have found Father's body and took a gene sample. The girls are hiding the samples inside those dolls we used to make. It's only a matter of time before I work out a way to rig one of those vita chambers to seek his genetic signature. And then, I can't wait to see Mother's face.
You'll be mad. Daddy meets Uncle Stanley. Oh, killed him.
The other sisters are made from me, in part. As they grow up in Rapture, I feel it all. When you were with the little ones, they trusted you as their father, because of me. Mother was right about one thing. I have been watching you, Father, studying the way you have treated others, and now I know who I am. I am free. After everything Mother has done to me, I'm alive and sane enough to be curious about the sun. When you rescued my new sisters, I felt every one, and it gave me hope for the first time in years.
Where's Mom?
Now, I will do the same for all the others, starting with this one. We've done it, Father. I'll be there soon.
Fuck him up, Eleanor.
These suits always did make me think of you, Father. I guess I still remember you in shining armor. But now it's my turn to fight for you. Take this plasmid. You can use it to call me to your side in a fight.
Bring your daughter over.
Summon Eleanor in her big sister form to help even the odds in overwhelming battles.
Yeah, that's...
It gives you a slot.
Summon the big sister to fight by your side. Warning, nothing lasts forever.
Fuck yeah, Eleanor. Hey Curtis, you played this game before, right? How much longer do you think I have?
Wanted me to try wrestling before the cities. You ain't natural.
I hit F. Okay.
Like a stiff pig here.
Subject Delta, I know you can hear me. You have stolen my life's work, and with it, my only daughter. But Rapture is the house of monsters. The surface will not have us. And now, we shall be buried as a family, side by side.
Oh God, she's going to drop this building into the trench. It's miles deep. We have to find Sinclair.
From the beach. What's that, Father? Who's next?
Come on, Eleanor, get in here. Okay. Inner Persephone.
Upstairs, Father, quickly. This is Sinclair's lifeboat, Father. Out the window here. It's our only chance of escape. From what I know of Sinclair, he wouldn't just abandon it.
Yes, Delta. What of Sinclair? The man who would sell paradise. And where is he now?
Warning. A security curfew is now in effect. All cells and bulkheads are sealed until further notice.
This facility hangs over an ocean trench, Delta. The family has activated timed charges within its foundations. Surrender before detonation, or we shall fall and be crushed in the abyss below.
Mother has locked all of Persephone down, including the gangway leading to the lifeboat. We can reverse it from the holding wing if we hurry. Come on! Use the plasmid if you need me, Father. I'm going to have a look around.
This is an emergency. Subject Delta has escaped. Eleanor Lamb has turned on her own people. Stand and fight, or the Rapture family falls together.
You're in for it! What?
that?
We have to get you out of Rapture, Father. It's the only way I can save you now.
Beginning admission sequence.
Don't you recognize Sinclair, Delta? Now he is what you should have been. One final Alpha series, ready to die for the family. As Persephone's former owner, he is the ideal man to put you back in your cage.
Mother's controlling Sinclair, Father, and he's got the master key. Catch him!
Kid, Lamb's in my head. I can't help myself. I have to fight just to talk. Left me my goddamn tongue to torture the bomb codes out of me. She wants me to stop you leaving. I'm sorry.
Strip that suit off ya!
Legs, right?
Legs.
I swore an oath to do no harm, and I mostly mean it.
Find what you came for.
I think so. You sit tight.
Eleanor, I know you can hear me. I am inside Sinclair's lifeboat now. Delta cannot reach me here, but you can. You need not die with him. We shall return to the surface together, if you will only step inside and accept your duty. Remember, Eleanor, Mummy loves you.
Ah, yes. Mother's testing me. One last game. Fortunately, by now, I'm the world's foremost expert at breaking her rules. I've made my choice, Father.
Kid, I'm sorry. I've locked you in here. Lamb's making me dance on her goddamn strings. I can't stop. You're gonna have to break in here and put me down. Wish there was another way, but I'd rather die a man than live like this.
God, he's right, Father. Mother's betting you'll die in here, or that I'll abandon you before the bombs detonate. We can't save Sinclair now. We need that key from him. Find the code to the watchtower, or work out a way to draw him out.
I'd tell you the code to that keypad, if I could. It's like Lamb's put walls up in my head, but the prisoners here might have worked out the number. Check the cells. Oh, please, hurry. It hurts to keep singing out without say-so. And I'm starting to forget the words.
Sinclair is moving, Father. Track him down. We need that key.
I really want to get in there. Yeah. I was trying.
Don't leave me this way!
So long, kid.
Now, Father, I'm afraid that ending the lockdown means releasing all the prisoners. So please, be ready before you use that key on the override switch.
Okay, cluster bomb upgrade. Hell yeah.
You know I am
lives. Please.
Lamb's attention seems to have drifted from my prisoners to her daughter. Guess she figures they're irredeemable. Now I got guys clamoring for the next fix of Adam, and I've got to pull teeth to squeeze any out of the good doctor. Guess I'm lucky her treatments kept them too weak to storm the tower, or they'd have my guts for garters.
No, it's the thing to activate. I'm gonna burn all that real quick just to get the canisters out of there.
You wear the mark of the beast.
Right, I think I'm ready. Sinclair went down quick.
Start over now. Buggers and queens. It'll be real then.
That's been done. Fuck, this is taking a while.
Override engaged. Ending security curfew. Sealing security office temporarily.
Sinclair died a hero of the Rapture family, Delta. Was he a friend to you, or just a tool? Can you even grasp the difference?
Just a tool.
And Eleanor, you have chosen Subject Delta over your mother, your people, and the duty of your birth. So be it. You believe this craft will carry Delta to safety, like a spoiled child with a new toy. I have no choice but to take it away.
Curfew lifted. All cell blocks open. All bulkhead seals released.
Oh no. Mother's turned her attention to the lifeboat. We must go there, now!
Every moment tears Eleanor further from me, Delta. Soon, this father obsession will end her. You have left me without want. Before you die, I will take all that you hold dear. Sinclair is just another body in your wake.
This place is the absolute definition of despair. Here we are, locked away from the outside world, suspended over a pit with no hope of release. And what's our charge? Ryan.
Father, use the plasmid. I can help.
I like how the game tried to get me to use it in a spot where there was 1 or 2 dudes and that was it. No way, man. This is my go-to ocean.
I was afraid of this. Mother has bombed out the ballast compressors, Father. The lifeboat will be too heavy to launch. Unless... Let me think. I think I can boil away the water and get the lifeboat to rise, but I can't generate that much heat alone. It's time to recruit the rest of Mother's little sisters. We're taking them with us. Head to the pediatric wards. I won't let her take you from me again, Father. Hold on.
I like how they're just throwing money at you now. They're like, buy whatever you need. Nice.
This is not a sermon. I will offer no insight. Every word I speak, you already know.
Mother's people are starting to detonate the charges. We don't have long.
Didn't realize that window was open.
My father was a physician. He raised me not to echo him, but to model the world as it ought to be. I was to teach a simple moral calculus. Each choice as though the world must bear it. Each life or death
Name?
for the common good.
Where am I? Name. What the fuck did you do with my wife? Name. Let me out of this chair!
Alright, so that's fucked up.
Utopia. Said aloud, it evokes heaven on earth.
We're almost to the pediatric ward. I expect we'll be fighting our way inside.
And no place. An ideal, unreachable. Even in the naming of it, we refuse to believe. And yet, we will forever seek utopia. Driven always to want more, no matter how much we have. It is among the grandest of human ironies that our very drive to find utopia has kept us from abiding there.
Hello, Mother. As you've always said, I shouldn't be allowed to wander the city in my condition. But without going outside, it's harder to hear much about the world, so I'm learning at home. This, I think, is a porcelain tea service in the style of Louis XV. Isn't that right? Now, that's a fascinating sound. And this is called a stained glass window, handcrafted by your adoring flock. They've gone to a lot of trouble to capture your likeness. haven't they?
Real? That's probably the way out. Okay. Do that later.
When you've cleared them out, I'll need a signal. Push the call button on the window there, and then I'll proceed.
Unbeliever! Back to the shadows! Come back! Save me, oh, bless me, Lord!
Don't! Call me! Oh, fire! The fire is
Clip your wings, you
awesome.
Where does this put me? Okay, not so bad.
When you've cleared them out, I'll need a signal. Push the call button on the window there, and then I'll proceed.
Okay. Not too bad. We didn't crash this time. Let me save after that fight. Yeah. I know, right? Ah.
I'll wake the children up. They're stronger than they know. With their help, I should be able to boil off the water and get us all out of here. Go on ahead, Father. I'll free them as quickly as I can, just as you showed me.
What? Ah! Make it stop!
I have no idea. That would be,
To the great cities.
that
There
would
is
be
no
awesome
way
to
to
find out,
salvage.
bro. I may replay this on like easy just to get the other story. Wow. This one's fast. Oh, okay. No, I did not. I was out of those. Here's all the packs in here. Great. Well, I'll be able to do it next time. Okay. Doesn't seem angry. He's angry.
No, Messiah.
Fuck, nerd. Wow. The upgraded grenade is insanely good. No, I mean, yeah. You were the one that told me. I was debating. I was all like, I don't know. And then you were like, that one, and I read it. I was like, ooh, that sounds like it could be really good. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Need I remind you, Sinclair, that Lamb is your problem now. She's no longer a citizen of Rapture. That was the proviso. You wanted her expertise, and now you have it. Ryan Industries is your client, and we require test candidates from among your charges. The protectors are short-lived. Lamb would be a messiah, correct? Well, sell her a sacrifice to save the flock.
Things aren't so rosy for Lamb's little collective farm down here, no matter how much influence she's got with the inmates. She keeps feeding Ryan more and more of her people for the Big Daddy program in order to keep the rest of her flock alive. I think she's getting desperate. I ought to have Weir double the orderlies on all the major junctions.
saving them, Delta. No matter how pure your intent, the surface is not paradise, but perdition. I would sooner see them drown.
Yeah. She'd rather them
Look,
die.
Father, I know you may not have wanted a daughter, but love is just a chemical. We give it meaning by choice. I will be damned if I let Mother take you away from me again.
We'll save a little more often now that the game crashed.
The plasmid, Father. Just point the way and I'll help you fight.
Is there a staircase down? I don't have to jump and take fall damage? I guess. Oh. There's definitely not a staircase that leads down. I got up there, right? Yeah, obviously I wasn't thinking. Still wants me upstairs. Want me to go? Oh, the infirmary. Okay, gotcha. There's probably gonna be people in here. Go anti-personnel. Bruh?
That's another charge gone. We have to keep moving. If this building falls, we're all dead.
I think I got that. Cool. We're on the same page.
Welcome to the circus of reality.
Yeah, dude. Delicious pills.
Eleanor was to be a composite of all Rapture's genius. The first living utopian, serving the world at large with no regard for herself. To force consciousness on such a being is to tear its wings away. That was your gift to her, Delta. Just as she hoped. You must be very proud.
I am actually, thank you.
Delta was in top form today. The guards tried to make him take another dose of whatever the hell it is they're pumping into him, and he managed to take on all 4 of them at once. Snapping legs and arms, blood everywhere. They say one of the guys might not even wake up. I wish I could be that free.
He just wants to die.
Steady, Father. Don't let go now.
I don't want that. That'll electrocute me.
Wake up! Why don't you wake up? Yes, I know. I will not!
This is not a sermon. I will offer no insight. Every word I speak, you already know.
Saw that, right? Bring that thing to my side so I don't run down there. Get him.
Now, one of the girls managed to dart past the nurse today and throw herself over the railing in the lobby. Not certain if she was trying to end her own life or merely escape. But either way, her legs had healed by the time I managed to get down to the first floor where she lay.
Now, without proper setting, the rapid healing process had fused her bones back together at odd angles. We had to re-break and set them almost a dozen times, each due to the small window of viability. Now, those children may be immortal, but I can verify they feel pain. Advising Dr. Lamb on higher doses of sedatives to keep this from happening again.
What's going on? That's one of the other labs! No! Unbeliever! To the shadows!
You're in call. We're the biggest pair on the block.
We're nearing another pediatric ward. It will be guarded, Father. Get ready.
I lit him on fire,
Time to look for fresh meat, yeah?
Yeah.
When you've cleared them out, I'll need a signal like before. Push the call button and I'll proceed.
Trying to take children from us?
Best milk I'll know, you know that?
Just you now? Hold on, Eleanor. Make sure I didn't miss anything good. Otherwise, we're ripped. There. A lot of dead people here. Our big buddy was wrecking face. Alright, I think we're good. Should be getting close.
I think... Yes, we're ready for the ballast tank. I can boil off the water and get us out of here. We must return to the docking platform, Father, now.
You granted Eleanor the will to choose. And now, like a plague, she spreads it to those innocents. To be self-aware is a curse, Delta. You are damning them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that was your decision.
I'm stepping inside the ballast tank, Father. Come up to the glass once you're ready for me to begin. There's no going back once we start.
Well, I guess we're ready. Whoops.
You would rip my only daughter from her home and family and feed her to a world without hope. Though Utopia may die with her, I would sooner see us fall. Goodbye, Eleanor. Mother will be waiting for you.
Here they come, Father! Hold them off until I can bring it to a boil. Nearly boiling. It's boiling! I can help you fight back now! Use the plasmid! I've done it, Father. The ballast water is gone. Release the docking mechanism. The elevator to the lifeboat is flooded, Father. We have to equalize the pressure in here or the door won't open. Destroy those glass tubes to flood the room. We've done it, Father. We're launching. Get to the elevator. The bombs, Father! We're falling! Run! then, Father, the rapture dream was over. You taught me that evil is just a word. Under the skin, it's simple pain. For you, mercy was victory. You sacrificed, you endured, and when given the chance, you forgave. Always. Mother believed this world was irredeemable, but she was wrong, Father. We are Utopia, you and I, and in forgiving, we left the door open for her. The rapture dream is over, but in waking, I am reborn. This world is not ready for me, yet here I am. It would be so easy to misjudge them. You are my conscience, Father, and I need you to guide me. You will always be with me now, Father. Your memories, your drives. And when I need you, you'll be there on my shoulder, whispering. If Utopia is not a place, but a people, then we must choose carefully, for the world is about to change. And in our story, Rapture was just the beginning.
Oh. I'm sure that's the evil ending, is she let her mom drown. Yeah, honestly, I think I might like it better than BioShock 1. There's like 9 endings. Oh, I'm sure there is, because there's rescuing all the little sisters, harvesting all the little sisters, and then you have the combinations of whether you rescued or killed Grace, rescued or killed the dude in the giant red vat, and rescued or killed the dude that I drilled at the train station. Stanley Poole. Yeah, I forget the name of the other dude. Sinclair had to die, because the game wouldn't let me proceed without that. So that one's not an option. But those 3 characters, and then what you do with the little sisters. So there's probably more than 9. Because you'd have to do rescue all little sisters, rescue all 3. Rescue all little sisters, rescue these 2, then these 2, then these 2. Unless it was just like rescued 2 people or rescued 1 person. Yeah. Yeah. I think at this point I'd like to just go see the endings. And I'll probably look them up on YouTube or something and watch all the different endings to see what led to what. Obviously, I'm interested in is what harvest all the kids and kill all 3 people gets you, because that would be the bad ending. Plan on playing 3? There is no BioShock 3. There's a game called BioShock Infinite. Haha, in your face, Curtis. You liked BioShock 2 in more terms of gameplay, but not in story? Actually, I think I like 2 better in story. Because it fills a lot of the holes with what are the little sisters? What are the big daddies? It kind of explains little sisters do grow up. It explains a lot of the back lore to the characters and creatures and stuff. I like the whole "would you kindly" really good from BioShock 1. Like the first time I saw that was a huge twist for me, but it left too much open. You think the overarching story is lacking? I have to admit, I'm still wondering what the hell Lamb's plan was. I couldn't quite figure it out from the story as to why she was doing it. Like, was she just another what was the guy's name from the first one? The main dude, not Atlas, but the other guy. Yeah, the would you kindly guy. Anyway, the guy you kill with the golf club, is like, to your understanding, she's just a power-hungry control freak. That's kind of a weak villain. I do like the fact that this game didn't have a final boss. The final boss you just fought throughout the entire game, and it was the Big Sisters. Those, in the early game, those things were terrifying. Late game, they still made me nervous. But like, I fought 2 of them in that one big room, and I used like, what, 2 first aid kits? It wasn't... Later in the game, like, the upgraded, the double Big Sister fight's pretty cool. It was neat. It had me nervous. But by that point in the game, if you do your weapon upgrades properly, it's not really a threat. Like the 3 weapon upgrades on the grenade launcher, the one that does cluster bombs, oh my god, that's just... How do you compete with that? The frag grenade does massive damage. The homing grenade just destroys everything. On higher difficulties, it's stressful. Yeah, see, I enjoy a little bit of a challenge, but I don't enjoy, like, getting crushed over and over and over and over again until you either luck into it or you just barely squeak by, kind of thing. That's kind of why I don't like Dark Souls. I don't like playing Dark Souls. I love watching it, I just don't like playing it. That's why I don't really play games on like hard or insanity. The only game I might ever consider playing on like the sanity style level would be a Mass Effect game, but yeah, see, I do not like that. It gives me too much stress. And it starts like I can feel my heart like racing out of control. And I don't like that feeling. That's why I tend to play games on like normal or medium or whatever the name for average difficulty is. Because that's about the right kind of challenge I enjoy while still being easy enough that I'm not like frustrated the whole time. But yeah, I think overall BioShock 2 is better than BioShock 1. But I do tend to agree, like the in-game what would you call it? like the purpose, the in-game purpose that's happening made more sense in BioShock 1 than it did in 2. But other than that, 2 had it beat on pretty much everything else. The lore was better, the combat was a little better. There's one thing I was talking to Cappy about that I really love about the first 2 BioShock games. Obviously, I don't know if Infinite does this or not, but the best way to describe it in video game terms is iframes that your character gets after he takes damage. Like, you're getting, in that last fight, you're getting attacked by multiple Big Daddies, multiple Brutes, multiple, splicers, Houdini splicers, all at the same time. And if they all hit you at the same time, your whole health bar is going to go away like that. But they make it so that every time you get hit, there's a short period of time where you can't take damage. And then if you're reduced to 1 HP, which happens frequently, and they need you to use a first aid kit, I think the iframes are longer for that one. Which is really, it's really nice that they give you plenty of time to, like, compensate for damage, adjust, heal if necessary, that kind of thing, rather than just, like, having all the enemies blast you like crazy and you just die in half a second. I can probably get through the DLC in one stream. Yeah, see, I really like that feature, Shinkiro. Without that, this game would be frustrating. Plus, if you're like, normally if you take a grenade to the face, you're gonna lose like, I don't know, we're gonna use fake numbers here. You take a grenade to the face, you're gonna lose 100 hit points. If you're at like 20 hit points and you take a grenade to the face, you only lose 19. So that it doesn't insta-kill you, which is really nice. They did a really good job on health management. They didn't remove it in higher difficulties. Well, yeah, in that last fight, you would, if they didn't have it in that last fight, you probably could never win. That would be insane. But yes, I do plan to play BioShock Infinite. Probably not immediately. I'm probably gonna take a short break, play 1 or 2 games in between, and then play Infinite. Alright, so I'm guessing the DLC's under extras, probably? Yeah, play downloadable content, okay. So that's it for the base story of BioShock 2. The next stream I do will be the DLC, so hopefully we'll see how that goes. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out, I appreciate it. And we will see you guys next time.